You're listening to a segment previously aired on Ask Lady Joan.
Let Cynthia tell us what Xpressions is.
Yeah, that's a good thing to start off
Okay,
with.
so because that's going to be a big thing for tonight is the Xpressions and who belongs to it and who can belong to it and what it's all about. So you're on. Ta-da!
We started Xpressions about 20 years ago, and it's just based on a gender-diverse group of people. Okay. So anywhere from cross-dressing to being a transsexual.
Okay.
So there's a huge gambit in between. So there's a lot of buzzwords these days: gender variant, transgendered, etc., etc.
Yeah, and you consider yourself trans variant?
Yeah,
or,
my gender varies. So
your gender
that's sort
variant.
of the new buzzword these days.
Okay.
If you were transitioning your gender, you would be transgendered.
Right.
But it's open to a lot of interpretation. So from that standpoint, we've been around 20 years now, and it's been a great experience for me. I was one of the founders.
Right.
There was 5 of us that founded it.
Right.
And there was another group in Toronto called Monarch that was not as progressive and as young as we are. Mm-hmm. Not that young anymore, but
I was going to say, you look pretty good for being around for 20 years.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. The unfortunate part of it back then, when I came out 25 years ago, it was harder than it is now. You know, the transgendered rights weren't there. The gay community had not blossomed into what it is, and the rights weren't available. So, what you've got right now is a great time to do this and to come out, because you're more or less protected. And for the most part, to the best of my knowledge, there hasn't been a lot of people going around really bashing us like they did gays and stuff. So.
But the Xpressions is not just a group that goes up to Ottawa and marches and
no, not at all.
You know, you're also a social group.
It's more of a social group than anything else.
Okay.
It's really not. It doesn't have any agendas as per se.
Okay. But I mean, I know that you
out
back
there?
those.
Yes.
I know that not all of you, but some of you that do.
Yes.
Go and march and do all that. But
I still think society has a real issue with men dressing as females.
Okay.
And you've got to wrap your head around that one.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, my basic philosophy is walk past 95% of the population and confuse the other 5.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you can manage that,
right,
then you've got a pretty good road ahead of you.
Yeah.
Now, as you enter it, because we're hardwired this way, there's a lot of confusion, and we're there to help you.
Yeah.
We're there for the young people. We're encouraging more young people to join, and we'd love to hear from you and what your ideas are in today's world as being transgendered. Because I know a lot of schools now have clubs available for people.
Oh, okay.
Gay Straight Alliance and things like that.
Oh, yes.
So that's a safe place to go,
right? If
you identify as this,
yeah.
And if you're identifying as as a different gender than what you are perceived, then it's a nice, safe place to be.
And I mean, with the group of people that are part of Xpressions, especially the people that have been around as long as you have, there's a great knowledge there, and it certainly helps break the way for the younger person that's sort of like lost.
Yeah, there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom, but I'm very, very open to listening to their ideas and how they feel about society right now, because it's a different time. Yeah.
Do you know what their email or their website is? Xpressions? If they want to get a hold of you.
www.xpressions.ca.
Okay, and it's expression with an X.
In Xpressions with an X.
Yeah, some people go E.
Right.
Yeah, so it's no E, just, we'll look it up and then we'll be able to say it. You know me. I mean, I got to have it written in front of me, otherwise forget it.
Right.
And we're continually updating
yeah.
ourselves and our website and everything else.
Yeah, and I think it's expression.org.
You're absolutely right. It is.
Yeah.
Sorry. It is .org.
Yeah.
Glad you came up with that.
Because
that's what we did in the first place, and I forgot.
I'm glad that
that's
I came.
That's much better. Yeah.
See.
Okay.
So am I right? It's org, right?
It is.
Yeah,
org,
and it's expressions with an X.
Yes.
So
it's posted into the chat room now.
Thank you very much.
And everything's available for you. There's an incredible amount of very, very understanding and friendly vendors.
Yeah.
Wigs, makeup, dresses,
Yeah.
consignment shops.
I know anytime I go anywhere.
Lots of resources.
Yeah, whenever I go anywhere with a group of people from Xpressions, the first thing I do, or with some of my personal friends that are cross-dressers or transgendered or variant, I always write down, this is a friendly place, you'll be comfortable here, they'll treat you with respect and blah, blah, blah.
And as the membership chair this year,
yes,
I encourage people to at least inquire.
Right.
And, we're there for you. I'll even go out shopping with you to help.
And you're the first contact they have if they're brand new, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So they get a hold of you and you'll get their, their sort of their path into what's coming up. And I know they do dinners and they do pub night and you have education nights where you have speakers that come out. And so it's a great group. And
we have a wonderful spring fling.
Oh, yeah, spring fling.
In Gananoque.
Yes.
There's 2 clubs, Gender Mosaic in Ottawa.
Yes.
And Xpressions from Toronto.
Yes.
We get together. There's probably about 60 to 80 people. And it's wonderful. And the town is so accommodating and so friendly.
Yeah.
And the police chief actually comes out.
I know, I met him.
And basically says, if there's any issues at all, you phone me personally and we'll take care of it.
Yeah.
And they're incredible. They are really, really accepting.
Yeah.
We've had a great time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's really nothing to worry about because this particular area is very, very hard for males.
For males?
Well, yeah, cross-dressing and the gender side of it.
Okay. Unless you go to the Legion there. And the males don't have any problems with you girls.
Well, it's been interesting. I never ventured myself into a Legion, but...
you didn't go to the Legion?
Yes, I did. As a group in Gananoque, they were very accepting.
Yes. Yeah.
The Legion ladies get together and give us a nice roast beef, mashed potato dinner.
There you go.
It's great.
And then all the guys that like to come and dance with you.
Well, yeah.
That's what I heard, and that's what I saw, so...
It was very interesting.
Yeah, so, yeah.
To hear more Ask Lady Joan, tune in every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, only at AskLadyJoan.com.